What you're saying here is the trash around me. I'm scared that these people are going to try to gaslight me and I'm going to react in a certain way. I know that I'm very, very ready to explode. And I know these people live in fictional reality. It's hard for them to differentiate reality versus fictional. Fictional is what they create, what they can manipulate me to even think. When they're discussing thought process, it's not even discussing this trashy stuff. Listen, throughout my time living here, I've been told that there's kids playing rape victims. You've seen these videos with these pictures there of this trashy little kid, sad fucking trash. Now, unfortunately, they're being exploited. Well, I don't care, not unfortunately, but what's happening is they're being exploited. They're finding identity in this program. People all around, like co-workers and people that I'm employed by, or supposedly be employed by, encourage these kids every day to behave the way they behave, to stay in character, almost creating a reality where fictionality is reality. Listen, they've been watching me, hating them. I mean, it's not even just hate. I detest them. They know that I can be triggered in ways that's really bad. Now, whoever's watching over them is your fault. Because if they come near me in their theatric ways, for whoever is responsible, I put that on you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to crash out. I don't want to lose my mind and do something. But the truth is, this trash here, they need to be handled one way or another. If they do this in front of me, it is my duty to do something. However it goes, it is my duty. I have to do it. It's an obligation. Because these trash here were doing their best to negate the horrible reality of what they're part of. Now, they're a childlike individual who wants to fight so hard to maintain a fictional reality. And some of the proud things they do is try to negate the horribleness of what this program is. The torture is obvious. The manipulation is obvious. The disturbing is obvious. And they want me to still think that it's this clown's money and it's obviously not them. But they do distract me. They distract me so I can forget who's doing this and who they're doing that to. As I'm listening to the tortures of even babies and women. Women becoming homeless. With families and all. Losing their money. These trash want to maintain the facade. And they're having fun doing it, right? But for me, it's like, okay, you do your fun. But no, the second you make yourself be visible by me and you play your game, for all the souls suffered, for all that are dying and being homeless, who've lost it all, tortured, I promise you it's an obligation for me to do something. Now, I know you're insignificant. A lot of these are nothing. So look at them. How this pathetic low life they're nothing. But just because you're nothing, it doesn't make you unaccountable for what you're part of. It doesn't excuse what you're part of and what you try to negate. And on top of that, you try to play this character? Oh, okay. It's my purpose. They were blocking out this horrible torture they were doing to women and children. So they start making me imagine this. You see this picture? This is a picture I took a while ago. And you've seen in many videos. Actually, at first, I was scared. I was not even scared. I was kind of feel bad to put this picture because it's so pathetic. Look at the loserness of this. They are so pathetic. It is so sad. They don't even know how pathetic they look. But I've been thankful to have this picture of these clowns. Because he's like, this is sad fuckers involved in this program who they exploit to try to gaslight me. But they expect me to be the destined one. They will expect me to be like, okay, look how pathetic they are. Come on, have pity for them. Never. You know what? I have pity for them. They need to learn. They need to fucking learn. Life is not like that. They are warped mentally. And they think I'm going to have sympathy. With me, because I tried to maintain decency. I tried to just keep cool and collected. Because I know there's a time and place for everything. But I truly have hatred for this trash. But as I said, tried. They would try to make me think of like brainiac. I was like, trash. We'll pass that. For all the women, All the time, you're literally negating babies and women being tortured. Nah, no. There's no decency here. I take things for what they truly are. For me, my life is no longer mine. I've accepted that. But this trash, who's supposed to be having a bright future, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be home. I was like, no. I don't care what I'm gonna be. I have no future. My body is so unhealthy that it's a matter of time. But you're not gonna negate the horror that you're part of. And the trashy shit you make me imagine. You fucking low lie delusion. They were making me imagine this. I took this picture a while ago. They tried to make me imagine doing something to myself as I'm looking at these little retard pictures. Some of these guys like, you perverts! Is the way they make me imagine. I was like, yeah? You think I'm gonna get you bring your little retard. I'll show you. I almost lashed out. I almost lost it. I was like, come gaslight me. Little retard, like look at this little shit. Try to make me imagine that. I was like, we know who will do that, okay? And we know who's running the show. The little trash little shit like that. I'm calling, like, these pictures. By the way, no, thank you for these pictures. This is a little shit that will grow up to be nothings. I'm saying that already. I'll put that on them. This picture is a way to have a reality check of who's participating in these things and how look how pathetic they are. And they want me to think that this is the people in charge of this program. Target Vigil, one thing for sure. The people around you are nobody. Who you see in regard of what's happening to you, they're nobody. They're just participants. There's the apartment they come from, there's an older man there. He thinks that if there's an older man. This man is like in the 60s or so. When I say I hate this man, he's the face of trashiness. And not because he's poor or rich or whatever. It's because he felt that if I walk, he just always walk around. He make me experience this manipulation, and he walks. And he think I'm going to let him. Like, I look till the end, till he gets to the door. I'll just stare at him. It's like, look at this shit. Because apparently these kids are playing rape victims. I was like, okay. If you ever look at me and say, hey, perv, I will punch you. Because I hate you. I don't care about getting castrated. I'll lose my mind. I can do so much. They talk about how the horror of torture. I was like, I can burn myself before I let you live your fantasy. You don't know. They don't have like the concept of being fanatical. They don't understand that when somebody's fanatical, they don't care about their own life. Because they're not fully grown in their mind. They regress mentally. And they also use that to try to want me to let them live their fantasy. I was like, no. That's why I need to do something. Exactly why. You depend on that, huh? Okay. You think I'm going, no. I need to do something now extra. Just because you're there. I need to do extra. I gotta show you what people become. And your life, how risky it can be when you do these things and think nothing can happen to you. This theatric, the noise campaign is nothing. It's for the theatrics. I don't care about that. I'll run to it. But you come and do your little fantasy to make me try to accept these memories of doing something to myself. I was like, look at this little trashy shit. I want to spit on you. That's what I want to do. I want to throw a freaking rock at you. I want to... When I heard this trash, like, you perv, and she's trying to be emotional. You perv, after they made me imagine that. I was like, you little nasty. Oh, come on then. Try to gaslight me. You little shit like you want to... The rage I was... Because they were doing that. Because they were trying to stop me from listening to what they do to these women. That's what they were trying to make me imagine, these little retards and doing this thing to myself. That's why you hear this noise. You see, this does nothing to me. Because I know reality. I don't go with this little fictional retardation, with this little trash. Bring this retard near me. Come on. Do you see this honking? It makes me subscribe to it. Come, gaslight me. Talking videos, you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. To see this little trashiness in the flesh. And think that this little shit, you pervert, like, look at your little nasty shit. Please come play. Yo, they think that if they theatrically behave certain ways, the person is going to subscribe to that. It's gaslighting 101. Now, for me, obviously, I'm not subscribing to that. But for me, I was like, the audacity of a little retard like you who think this, look at you, pervert to you. I want to slap you. I want to hit you so bad. You don't even understand. It's hatred I have. Don't let those honking fool you. The thoughts that goes in my brain is mean thoughts, real one. Then when I see this look when they would try to walk over, poof. No, don't let these people who put the battery in your back take your life away. Because I will act accordingly. I have to. It's a purpose of mine. You think I'm gonna let you walk around and be thinking this is how it goes? And you won't. It's like no, you. I was like yes, it will. You know you will. Maybe not today, but it will. You've seen it happen. But it will. But you do that, it won't have a chance to happen. I promise you that. They're building my rage to explode. Because they were doing that to just block out the evilness and the stupidity they wanted me to identify with. And what they're doing is just building a hatred, a real one. There's special forces. I call them special forces. For me, the special force is some of the most idiotic human fuckers in this program that try to gaslight me in this thing, try to make me subscribe to this absurdity. Oh, Lord. And they're so cowardly. And one of these trash came is like, I've killed. I was like, trash, what you involved in? I won't call. They want me to put some weight on them. Listen, they might be participating in what's happening to me, in the killing of me, but it's not because of them. They're so insignificant. It's like the machine is killing me, but they're part of that machine. But they're not even an important part of this machine because they don't even need it. But they want to be seen like, yeah, nah, kill. It's like, trash, go retire. Stop killing me. Because it's not up to them. They're nothings. Go, stop killing me. Go. Please stop you. You think I'll ever talk to this shit like that? You're nothing. You'll be wasting my energy talking to somebody who's not in nobody. And it was what's happening to me. This clown just live in fictional reality to the point where like, you're perfect, like you little nothing, you will never make me, ugh. You disgusting trash. Now this technology can manipulate me to add a stimulation. But a little retard like you, I want to speed on, I detest shit like you. I don't have to, and when you talk, yeah, I sound like a little retard kid try to. So one of this little retard was really, I wish I could unblur this little forehead. It's maybe even the same fucking retard, a little bit older. Looking at me, I was like, ugh. A little trash, her little forehead popping out, ugh. Never. I have to calm myself down. There's a time for that. I'm trying to not do anything, but I know that if they give me the chance and behave this way, it will be a reaction. Because it's my obligation. You know, people like that growing like that, they need to know reactions to this. You do this evilness, you think nothing happens? Okay. You're too insignificant to think that way. You're too much of a nothing. You're not even a powerful being doing evilness. Nah, you're nothings. You're nobody. You're nothing. You're not even established. You're nothing. You know, there's people who do evil things and things never happen to them until later. But you're not even that. You're just a little nothing. You're a little retard. That individual stay strong. I will curse this trash. Let them invent whatever it is. The father, I don't know if I'm going to add it to this little old, I don't know if it's a father. The man figure, the father figure here, I don't know. The man that I keep seeing coming from this apartment. He's an older, mature man, like in the 60s, 70s. It's like, look at me. Do you think you grown ass men walking around is gonna make me subscribe to this shit? Look, I've been insulting them for years. I hate this little shit. You bring them around playing this role, this character. Do I look like? Yeah. I warned. I told you. And I know this man, as I'm saying, I try to counter. He wants to show by example. It's like, yeah, if I'm working there, then he's gonna believe me. It's like, phew, trash. You want to send your trash to crash out? I'm trying to maintain my cool, but I will not let them live their fantasy. Death comes to all of us.